Hey, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you with nothing on my face but skincare because we are actually going to do a foundation today, and it is a powder foundation. And yes, I'm 62, and yes, I'm going to use powder instead of any kind of creams, anything like that. I love all my foundations, but this one, powders are making a comeback. So I read about it the other day and I thought, I need to pull my powder stuff out. So that's what I did. And I tried it on ladies' night and girls, they loved it. Woo! It was really pretty finish. But look at this. I have a lot of melasma. I do. And pretty soon I'm going to be taking care of this stuff. I'm fixing to retire. So once I retire, I'm going to work on myself a little bit and maybe try to get rid of some of these places that are on my face because you never know. And I have a wonderful scar there from a wreck. But hey, I'm still here and I still want to show you that powder can be beautiful. Girl, I'm excited to do this. Now, this right here is something that I've purchased recently, and I am really, really, really loving it. Yeah, this is skincare that you see on my face, but this product right here is simply amazing. It's just a trial size bottle, but this is Glow Recipe. It has niacinamide in it. Your face has a lit within glow when you use this. And let me show you. I'm going to put a little bit on my finger right here. Only that much. That's all you need. Take your fingers like this. I dab it through here. And I just put it in my whole entire face. And yes, I'm putting it underneath my eyes. Typically, I would not do that, but I said, I'm going to try it and just see how it works. And it worked really well. Plus, I also have on my dew effect underneath my eyes too. So don't count out this product here. This product is fabulous, and you have seen me use this before, but if you haven't, this product here, you put it under your under eyes and you leave it on. It's clear. It plumps up everything under your under eyes. You won't believe it when you use it, how great it is. And even if you get a little heavy-handed with powder, so you're putting powder over it after you put your concealer, I'm going to show you that today too. But this right here is a godsend, and I'm going to show you how to use that also. Let me give you an option, though, first. For these brown spots, you can use a little concealer if you want to, even though we're using powder. So this is the Dermablend brand. I like it. It's very thick, but it's perfect for going over these little brown spots. And let me show you how to do that real quick, because if you want to, you can do that. You can spot treat if you need to, depending on how big your spots are. But this is a great foundation, and it will cover up a lot. It's amazing, and it's amazing how it wears throughout the day as well. But see that? That just gives you a nice little clean slate, because this is obvious from where I've been out in the sun and where I have been driving my car and that kind of things over the years. And this is a dry beauty blender, and this is the original beauty blender that I'm using. So I'm just going to pat that in. And I have a little bit of It's by My Pores loose powder, which I love. It's the translucent one. It's the really light one. And I do, if I'm going to put on a little bit of concealer, I'm going to take just a tad bit of powder. These are not wet, like I said, and just bounce it over it and bounce it here. If you want to let it settle just a few minutes, you can. This part that I put on earlier, I like to leave it on for maybe 5 minutes just to let it do its thing, and you can see the glow that I have. That's from that product. I love it, and I think you will too. And I will link everything, okay? Even if it's some products that I can't tag in this video, I can actually come back and put them in the post for you, okay? So, y'all ready? I'm ready to go, girlfriend. I'm going to get everything set up. I'm not going to do my under eyes yet. That will be the last thing that we do. So this is our product right here. I'm going to open it up so you can see what it does. Isn't that cute? You have a sponge here. And then you can see that I do use this product. I haven't used it in a while, but all of a sudden my heart's back into it. And I'm like, wow, I need to use this. It's quick and easy. If you've got to get out and you just need to go to the store for something, but you want a little bit of coverage, then this is it. So I'm going to do one side for you so that you can see the difference in the two sides, okay? So this is my worst little spots right here. So what I do is just take this sponge. Now, I have not ever tried to apply this with a brush. I really think it was designed to use with a sponge. And all I'm doing is just placing it and just kind of swiping it down. You're not using that much product. And I'm going to do half of my face so that you can see how well it goes on. And versus this side. Now, when I get to that little brown spot, I do kind of pat it in because I don't want to move that product I just put there, okay? You just want to be sparingly. And see, I've got some brown spots right here in this area. My hair is getting all in the way. And make sure you come down underneath here, under your neck. Very important. Because sometimes our neck's going to be lighter than, you know, our face if we have brown spots. But I'm going to do half of my nose. I have had pimples here lately, and they're always right here. I've had two. One came up, and the other one had a baby on this side. I'm serious. See that little spot there? That one? And then it got well, and then I had one over here. I'm like, okay, we are not sprouting offspring on my face. We are just not. I'm not going to have it. You know how that goes. It's so hard. Aging, it really is. Things change, and you look at yourself, and you're like, hey, what the heck? And then you just go, okay, I'm still here. I'm happy to be here. So that's what I tell myself, and I'm about to retire. I have put in for my retirement. It worked. That was kind of surreal, but I'm going for it. I'm just going to do this and all the things I love to do. Grandkids. I'm really excited about it. I am. It's a new chapter in my life. Okay. Here's this side. In all its glory. And here's this side. What do you think? Now, I can't do anything about that scar. There's just nothing I can do about that. That will be there forever. And it really doesn't look that bad. And a lot of times I'll pick up my mirror just to look and see if anything's settling. And I'm going to show you what to do. Once I get this other side done, I'm going to do this side off camera. And when I come back, we're just going to be a blank face. And we're going to add color to it. Okay, look at this. Is that not beautiful? I'm just saying, it doesn't look like powder at all, does it? It's very touchable. I love it. I don't know why I don't wear it enough. You know, I got to thinking about it the other day, and I thought, you know, I need to pull that stuff out. I'm just going to use a little brush here. I just sprayed a little bit of setting spray on it, and I'm just kind of popping the setting spray through here. Right this way. Now, I did use, like I said, the Dew Effect already. And I do the Dew Effect around my lips now as well. Plus, I just put on some Hottie to plump up my lips because I am going to finish up with lips. But this is not about lips today. It's just not. This is all about this foundation and how you can quickly get out the door, you know. I'm talking you through it, so it does take just a little bit longer. Now, I have set that there. Now, we are going to grab, I think I'm going to use, I have Huda. Huda's a little light. This is the color Porcelain, I believe. Can't read it. But this is great for highlighting. And yes, you can use creams like this over this foundation. But I'm going to opt for this one because it's not quite as bright. And this one is, I think this one's called, this is Porcelain. And that one is Marshmallow. So that's Marshmallow. Pretty. I love these. I love the trial sizes. So if you feel intimidated by concealer, this is the best one I found for mature skin for sure. I have really, really, really enjoyed it. So much so that I went and bought the large bottle of it. But it's not this light of color. It is a darker color, and this is the difference between the trial size and the regular, okay? Get the trial sizes first and try it out and see how you like it. Now, I'll usually let that sit just for a few minutes, not long, and I take my fingers, yes, I do, and I just blend it in with my fingers, just like this. And while I just press it in, and push it all the way through. I just don't think we need a whole lot of light in this area for your under eyes. And if you need to color correct, you can color correct. Most of the time here lately, I haven't been. I have a lot of sinus here lately. And so sometimes I'll come back and I'll look at it and I'll go, you might need a little bit. But I don't think that's enough right now for it to really make a huge difference for me. And the only one I would want to work on, you see the difference? I would probably put a little bit of color corrector over here on this side, just right under this bag. Don't come on top of it, come right underneath it. So I may do that. I'm going to let it settle just for a few minutes, and then we'll see what it's like. Because you don't want to go in and get that concealer set before it really needs to be set. Because what we've got to do is take a tissue, like one of these, this out of your bathroom. Take one like this. And what I typically will do now is fold it. And then we're going to come right in here and we're going to press. And we're going to press. And whatever I don't need will come off on this. I had a little bit, but I didn't use a whole lot. Now remember, I didn't use a whole lot. And the only other place I like to do it, I don't have Botox. So I do come up here and press, even though I've done the powder. It will remove what you don't need. You see? So, and if you need to blot your whole face that way, do it. Maybe you're thinking around your mouth, you might need it. But now this is typically when I will, it's like in the morning time, I'll go get my coffee and I'll come back and I'll let all this kind of settle. Because I don't like to move the concealer yet. I don't want to set it quite yet. I want it to settle in. I'm going to look at it, and if it looks good, then Lister's going to go ahead and put some powder on it, and then we're going to go finish out the rest of this face. Okay, I think they've set long enough. I am going to use BK Beauty 212 brush and my It's, and I'm going to dip this down in it, tap it off. You don't want much, and sometimes I'll tap it off on my hand, and what we want to do is just kind of press. We're not moving anything. We're just popping this very lightly underneath. And yes, see, we put it up through here, so we have to do that. There we go. And if you want to, you can come back and highlight through here. Sometimes I like to do that. If I was going to, I would either use, let me think. I do like the Huda, but the Huda is really bright, so I do love it, though. It's very creamy, so let's just pop a little bit on here because it is pretty. It's a messy thing, though. I don't know why it's so messy. See all that? That's a product all the way around it, but I love it, and for me, it just works perfect. And here, I tend to have some redness right in here, you know, around my nose. And that's it. You don't need a whole lot. And what we're going to do is grab a beauty blender, a clean one, and just kind of blend it in. And see, you can use this with this powder. It's not going to get cakey. It's going to blend right into it. And you'll never know, but it just gives you that nice little glow of light in the center. Boom, there we go, girlfriend. Now, all we have to do now, I'll do lips off camera. I've done lips 1,000 times for you, but I want to show you how to contour and get that beautiful glow, and then we'll be done. So my favorite cream, I'm going to show you, you can use cream over this, is NYX. Love it. And this is a Cobbler, let's see, WSOR1, I believe. Pretty much, that's the one I love to use the most. And yes, I'd put it on my nose here, just a little bit. I like to put a little here, there, and a little bit right there. And then I love to come under here and get rid of turkey neck. And so if you've got little jowls, make sure to kind of come up and then back under. We are going to blend this out. Up and back under. Because that really takes away that little jowly look right there. So it's not so prominent. At 62, You know, I guess I'm lucky just to have that little bit. But you never know when something else will come. It's inevitable. We're all aging. And I don't know where I'm going to be in a few years. But I am excited about my new upcoming retirement. I am. I'm excited. But this is all I do. Just blend it in. See how pretty it blends into this powder? It's amazing. But this powder is just not powdery. It is kind of, I call it molten. It's almost like it's got a lotion in it, kind of. But it just blends so pretty into the skin. And it lasts all day. All day. Now I've got to come up here. And make sure when you put it up here, you come right up into your hairline. Just like that. And see, I have warmed my face up. I've got all the things done here that I wanted to do. Just blend that out there. Now for blush, this is NYX. And I also love this. This is what's on my eyes. This is actually a bronzer from NYX. I think it's all called All Butter Up. So pretty. Can't beat it. And so this is a powder. They both are, but they're kind of molten just like this foundation. So I thought I'll try it. And I just take my finger and I place it right where I want it. Okay, because this is highly pigmented. So be very careful when you use it. Pop it. Make sure you get about the same amount on both sides. There you go. Now you can use a brush, or you can use a beauty blender. Do you? I kind of sort of like using the beauty blender only because I can really manipulate it and keep it in one place. Sometimes a brush, you might get too much, you know, pushing it around. But make sure you take it right up into that hairline. And then I like to come over it like that. And then come over here and do this side. Push it all the way up into the hairline. You do not have to use a whole lot of this. You don't. And then whatever's left, I come back up here and just finish it off that way. Oh, it's so pretty. I do love this, I do. And then I'm going to set it with Revolution Fix and Glow. And that's it, girlfriends. That's all she wrote. That's how you do this, so simplistic and easy. Take your beauty blender. And this is one of my favorite products. This one is brand new. I had to put the other one in the trash. I get really sad when I have to get rid of my wonderful Fix and Glow. And this is by Revolution. And let me shake it up real good for you so you can see. See all that? Oh, girl, watch how it shines. Now it's going to set all of this, but it's also give me that shine payoff. Spray it and then dab it. This is one of my little secrets. I don't know what made me think about doing this, but look at that. It's going to dry. Come down here and down, up and down the center. And I do just a tad across my forehead and then make sure that I didn't miss anything on this side. And it does set as well as make you shine and glisten. And it's going to stay all day and you're going to love it. And the smell of that is incredible. And then do this. Final touch with Younique's Prime and Set Mist, which I ordered some more last night because I realized I did not have another bottle of that. So, what do you think? I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's check my under eyes out one more time. Looks really good. I always love to kind of press it through just one more time. But if you do happen to get too much powder under here, if you've got that dew effect, all you got to do is take a needle size, like teeny tiny, pop it through here. It will absorb kind of that powder, and it will just smooth everything out. This is an amazing product. I use it at night too before I go to bed, and I do use it around my lips now. Absolutely a great product. And like in the afternoons, if you look and you see stuff really settling, take this with you on the go. And all you got to do is do a little tiny bit, pop it through here, and it'll smooth it all out. It will absorb that powder. So, what do you think? Oh my goodness. I love it. This powder is amazing. So I will put everything below. So please like and share and click that notification bell. I'm here on Sundays only, and I love it when you pop in and hang out with me, okay? So if you have any questions about this, put it in the comments. Put in the comments where you're from. I would love to know that too. So I will see y'all later.